You already know what it is, John. I mean, you ain't gotta pay no price of buying no corners. Since when do we buy corners? We take corners.
Man, you won't buy one way or another.
Whether it's the bodies we don't lost, or you're gonna lose.
Time in the joint is behind us or ahead of us. I mean, you gonna get some shit in this game, but ain't shit for free.
I mean, how many corners do we need? How much money can a nigga make?
More than a nigga can spend.
And then we ain't gonna be around to spend what we done made already.
Shit, I think I can be around this long.
Yeah. Well, we here.
Yeah. I know a nigga murked his own man cause he was fucking on his bitch. He got booked, now she's sick. She out here sucking all these. Told my young boy to chill cause he was hitting all these licks. Now he resisted, now we 6 feet. He was thinking with his dick. Better hearken, youngin' man. I'm dropping gems, they call me old school. Gon' fed on the gram and who you shot and who you gon' shoot. 600-page indictment, nigga, what you gon' do? Up top with them lifers, you don't fight, all you do is shoot. I know them crackers mad as hell because they wanna see us dead. Plotting all the miles, holding counsel just to stay ahead. This one was, this forever. We gon' paint them nations red. If you not under this banner, then you all dudes mad. Man, I'm from the trenches, they ain't know it, show us love. All we know is extensions in the way to throw a slug. We done made a move on you and we don't care who it was. On the gram, I saw my youngest send a nigga up above. You would've thought me and the squad was fatigued, how we run shit. Better yet, that's all block. Better yet, that's all strip. My general said if it's not one West, then it's not legit. Fuck every cracker, go to their grave and go and take a piss. Mama, I'm an Israelite, I'm pulling strings like Santana. Gotta keep the blitz because in that mix it get bananas. I adapted to it. Right before the skis and went bandanas. I'm the big bad wolf, come down your chimney like I'm Santa. Pussy niggas said that they was gon' slide, but they ain't do shit. Got a couple hammers in the ride, don't make me bang shit. Got a couple crackers on my mind, I'm trying to hang shit. Yeah, I'm in the field, I'm still pissed about the slave ships. Then y'all got some big shit to make a rain flip. This pump turn you to an echo back with these backflips. Mom said 12s ask you questions, but not say shit. Mom said those neighbors ask you questions, but not say shit. I'm true to this, ask your old head, I ain't new to this, I'm too legit. If one West world, then we running this, I'm gunning it. Advise every cracker to be intelligent, irrelevant. For all them fake cans that we ain't marching with. This clip that I got like holy water, I'm trying to throw it on you. You pledge your allegiance to them snakes, they turn for you on you. Pillhead / crash dumps, I keep it real with you. You told me you don't trust none of them niggas, and that's a real issue. I don't give a fuck, you wantin' beef for what you all did. That before the sign the same words that Paul said. Clip full of racist motherfuckers, it got bald heads. This shit that I got dumping in your ears like some skull heads. Why you trying to claim the same wreck that your man's did? Y'all was sign lacking, main reasons why your guys dead. Always gotta keep one in their head before I go to bed. Fuck a DJ Khaled, this one West, this what God did, nigga.
One West world. Nah, we coming, nigga. Not tripping. Tighten the fuck up, you heard? Pull up hard out. Jump up me over here. Alright, here we go. Stand by.
I'm in the bushes, just watching this family. I got extensions, shit don't make granny start dancing. Yeah, we know what you did, and I'm coming, I'm loaded. And I know you don't know it. I just posted up, scope it. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet when the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah. Diamond dance. Yeah. You get the picture. Yeah. I see you smiling. There's a shooter outside and he quiet, little nigga. All that cap rap might have to find me a nigga. All these niggas watching move, they start jocking the image. I can't even buy it, little nigga. I know this pump it or flip them, we get the drop on the cops in Alabama. I get the order and she pull up on the classroom. They talking about they catch a nigga, they gon' hang 'em. Catch 'em while they hanging. One by one we take them. I know this bitch named Victoria, she keep a secret. No, but I can't trust her. What's the point, bitch, in my business? We move in silence. No regular boy keep silent. This Mac come with a silence. It's a true moment of silence, little bitch. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet and the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah. Got me dance. Yeah. To get the picture. Yeah. I see you smiling. Cause a boy bit. Christ's return, it's gonna be some killings all in these streets. Mr. dipped in blood, no he ain't condescend peace. It's gonna get way too ugly for the land and free. Ask yourself why little boy and I'm sure that you see. I don't believe in make believe. Greek mythology is way too cheap. I don't celebrate my birthday cause this shit bigger than me. Call me what you wanna call. I'ma prove it with the tongue. If these boys ever catch me, I'm going out like 7 songs. Stick my tongue, God put my hands on like cut that bitch off. Before I ever trade on my nation, my word or my God. All these Edomites trying to catch me cause they know I'm right. It either be a bitch or my own people that's trying to take my life. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. There's a shooter outside and he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet. Yeah, he quiet and the motherfucker quiet. They know shit like I'ma shoot. 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 Yeah. Got me dance. Yeah. To get the picture. Yeah. I see you smiling. Cause a boy bit them.
Not like this.
Looking for someone down the line, but no one will be there to see you through.
Niggas talking and ain't nothing to make a mouth bleed. I don't hang with them if they don't share the same seed. When homie blood, he gon' bang till his brains bleed. Trying to save him from imitating the TVs. They only telling half the story. They don't show thugs cry when situations get gory. You was just gang banging with your homie till some niggas came with the gang and banged on your homie. His brain stains splattered. Your mind start to scatter. Y'all share memories, now you staring at his data. Hammer low, you scheming. Get back to the trap house, you howling and screaming. While grandma always tell you about the deacon like you decent. When he was fucking male COs in the precinct. Yeah, you a thief and a murderer, so a sinner. But he be fucking niggas and they label him a winner. That nigga ain't no better. He scheming in that cashmere, you toting them Berettas. I pray for all my niggas, but you a faggot in the pulpit. Claiming you know God, condemning the gangster niggas that's gon' ride for their pride. Instead of teaching him the white man is his enemy, you get grandma to teach him the unholy trinity. If you heard one verse, I know you probably sick of me. I don't like people anyway, I'd rather keep a fifth with me. You don't know if it's the gun or the liquor. The plot can get thicker. I've been the bully, hella camps with my niggas. It been the max with the fullies, not allowing niggas to push me. I've been applying pressure to see if these niggas push. They argue with the dice, acting like Tweety, beefing with the pussy.
I'm living in this world, troubles all around, trying to build a place to live and set freedom right now.
We just trying to be
Begging
free,
you, Jesus, come see about me.
One Westworld. Y'all know what it is. Yeah.
Please have mercy on me.
Please have a little mercy on me.
We need that mercy.
Please have mercy on me.
Come on,
West world.
I see all these demons around me and they tryna pull me back. I'ma tell you one thing, we ain't never going back. I'm an Israelite now, I got power over that. I ain't Christian no more, I got my manhood back. Life is all about war, UPK taught me that. And we never gonna lose, so you better fall back. This 45 making this return, this event. See that bullshit you want? We ain't on that, nigga. We don't run and duck, nigga. Ain't no switching up, nigga. We ride for our brothers, ain't no mark on us, nigga. For a man falleth 7 times, but get up, nigga. I ride for the most high when it's tough, nigga. When them demons come, you better stand the fuck up, nigga. And you better not fold, they gon' take a hold. 7 more stronger than before, got your soul. It's one West world, nigga. We don't break them codes.
Most High Christ. Every day, man, we pray to the Most High, man. He don't know when they can save us, man. One more shit. Nah.
Shit. Real shit from yesterday to tomorrow. Trying to make a difference, but I prayed and asked the Lord. Keep me see for my forgiveness, cause I lived the life before. A wickedness to make me grimace. But the day I found the UPK, I vowed it all to finish. Should be cool to be a menace. Never knew what sin is. There's a demon in the streets, running around with them extenders. In my head, shit is spinning. I the lies of the devil. Come on, I throw a couple bullets for your temple and your chin. It's the power of the dollar. Every hour I'ma win it. It's the bread of life for living off that bread is how you spend it. Shit, we all had dreams of cars, clothes, islands with the pennant. But we deep inside the strength that's known to swallow up the timid. I don't bother with our pennant. I strive for independence. Praying on the Lord for mercy. I push way behind the limits.
Let's get it. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven.
Wow. I feel like my mind opening up and I'm emerging through it. I found a new path and I'm merging to it. Got some bumps in the road, but I'm working through it. It took a toll, so I changed and I had to do it. I had some dumb ways, I knew that I was acting stupid. I knew that I could do better, but I had to prove it to myself. I kept failing, kept acting foolish. Was driving backwards till I park, I had to back into it. I mapped it out, gotta drive, put some gas into it. I regroup, found the groove, then got back into it. When I'm in the booth, it's all true, never capping through it. It's my life, there's some soul and some passion to it. See, I've been through the motions, I was lost and groping. I was down and I was out cause I was losing focus. I never doubt that I get through it though I wasn't folding. I never doubt that I get through it though I wasn't, man.
Let's clap it up. Let's clap it up for Yahawashi Mashiach. Right. Let's clap it up for Commander General Yahanna. That's right. Generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, the sisters, right. The young men. Today's scripture breakdown class, y'all. I'm back at it again. That's Preaching Officer Yashala covering for Preaching Officer 5000 Kawaga Ball. Now, I mean, I see we got people in the chat already. Most High Christ. Shout out to you, Goyala and Coach Trench, baby. You know what I mean? Y'all two favorites. You know what I mean? Y'all stay in there faithfully. That's what's up. If anybody in the chat got any questions, put them in. If I can answer them, I will. If not, you know, I'll get back to you. I'll refer to my camp leader. But yeah, if you got any questions, let me know before I get started. Anybody in the room got any questions, let me know. If you need some breakdowns, let me know. We're about to get into it. It's like you left the door unlocked for almost. All right, no sign Christ. Feels good to be back in the building as usual, doing the Lord's work, y'all. Right. Back at it again. Let me fix this right quick. Okay. Here we go. So anybody in the chat got any questions? Not, let's get started. You know, that nasty ass holidays coming around the corner again. That nasty ass Esau holidays coming back around the corner again. That so-called Thanksgiving. Like, my thing is, if you over the ages of 25, even being in the world, I don't understand why you still celebrating things like Thanksgiving and Christmas, to be honest with you. Now, you know, what I need my Israelites to do is stand strong. Don't fold up. You're gonna be tempted next week, you know, when your mama, your grandmama, your aunties and stuff, they sitting there taking shifts, cooking food, taking shifts, making sure that turkey's in the oven, that mac and cheese is ready to go and bubbling, them collard greens with that good old pork neck bone in it.
Right.
You know, understand me? They're gonna be going taking shifts, making sure that nasty ass food is being cooked and prepped for it to go for Thanksgiving. You understand? And don't fall for it. You know, they know you in the school, they know you in the UPK. They're gonna try slick and sly ways to try to reel you in. Oh, come on over, come get your plate. I was cooking dinner tonight, you know. I was thinking about you. I want you to come and get your plate. Don't fall for it. Being that we're in the truth, we don't keep up with these holidays. And it's easy to get caught slipping. You know, your family hates you because you're in this truth. They'll try to catch you slipping. But once they catch you, they got you. Once they got you, they like, you might as well come on back home, baby. Come get this pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You know, I'm doing the crab boil on Sunday. Say, don't fall for it, Israel. Please don't fall for it. Stay strong, brothers. And keep your ribs strong with you. You understand me? Stay strong. Don't fall for it. You know what I mean? Auntie gonna call you talking about, yeah, I felt like cooking this week. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna be cooking Wednesday. Come get your plate. She gave you a specific day. That means it's a holiday. Because any other time, she'd just tell you she cooked that night. Come get your plate. You understand? Don't fall for it. Celebrating Thanksgiving is commemorating the slaughter and the unalivement of 77.2 million Native Indians that cohabitated this landmass before they was rudely bombarded and unalived by Esau and other heathens over time. Our people, the only ones that fought for us when we was brought over on these slave ships, the only ones that put up a fight for us, and they were unalived. But yet y'all want to sling that nasty ass cranberry sauce, that nasty ass turkey, that mac and cheese, the nasty ass pork filled collard greens,
God.
and talk about, I'm just having dinner. No, you in that unlawful spirit. You understand? It's sad and sickening that our people is still celebrating this holiday when they're further celebrating the slaughter and unalivement of their own brothers and sisters. I'm not even going to get into what I should though, because I should get into what they did to the sisters and the babies, to the women and children. You understand? You know what? Let me pull something up. Let me pull something up, Bob Kashaw. But yeah, you got any oh yeah, Slocky. And let me give a shout out to my brother, Precinct Officer 50 to Kun in the building. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Precinct Officer to Kun in the building. Holding it down with his brother Yash, you know what I mean? Doing them reels and stuff, putting them things out. Content will be out tonight. You understand? Coming to a screen near you. Just tune in. Now, this is from the American history. This is about the Pequot Massacre, right? This was the beginning and the end of our Native Indian brothers before the ships landed. They already started the genocide. They seriously sought to hunt down and unalive our brothers. You understand? It says during the Pequot War, an allied Puritan and Mohegan force under English Captain John Mason attacked a Pequot village in Connecticut, burning and massacring some 500 Native Indian women, men, and children. As the Puritans of Massachusetts Bay spread further into Connecticut, they came into increasing conflict with the Pequots, a tribe centered on the Thames River in southern Connecticut. By the spring of 1637, 13 English colonists and traders had been unalived by the Pequot, and Massachusetts Bay Governor John Endicott organized a large military force to punish the local tribe. On April 23rd, 200 Pequot warriors responded defiantly to the colonial mobilization by attacking the Connecticut settlement, unaliving 6 men and 3 women, and taking 2 girls away. On May 26, 1637, 2 hours before dawn, the Puritans and their native allies marched on the Pequot village at Mystic, slaughtering all but a handful of its inhabitants. On June 5th, Captain Mason attacked another Pequot village, this one near present-day Stonington, and again the native inhabitants were defeated and massacred. On July 28th, a third attack and massacre occurred near present-day Fairfield, and the Pequot War came to an end. Most of the surviving Pequot were sold into slavery, though a handful escaped to join other southern New England tribes. Just to give you a quick little backdrop and breakdown on the beginning of the backbone of what Thanksgiving stands on.
Right.
This was the beginning of what sparked Thanksgiving. The unalivement and the slaughtering of 700 Pequot Indians that was trying to defend their land from these colonialists, these damn devils that was trying to come and invade their land. Did you know, sir, that every treaty that they've made with our people, they broke every single treaty. Over 257 treaties broken. And to go one further, they gave our native brothers and sisters smallpox blankets. Blankets saturated with smallpox.
God.
That was a breach of treaty right there in itself. So it behooves me to try to fathom why you would celebrate the death of your own people, which I say were the only protectors of blacks and Hispanics that was brought over on the slave trade.
That's right.
You understand? The only ones that protected us, the only ones that stood up and fought for us, as thousands upon thousands upon thousands of us were unalived just on the boat ride over. You understand? Just on the boat ride alone, we lost tens of thousands of our brothers and sisters. You understand? And it's sickening. And I want the viewers to understand something. When you sit there in your mama's house and you doing your thing, being in the truth, and you smell that nasty ass turkey in the oven and that cranberry sauce being whipped up, and them collard greens and that nasty ass mac and cheese, just remember that this feast was brought up in the memory of the slaughtering of 77.2 million native brothers and sisters and children of yours that tried to protect you when your forefathers and great grandmothers were brought in on ships as slaves. Slow, Lord of Christ, sir.
Lord of Christ.
Go ahead, sir.
If I may, I would like to bring out a scripture.
Sure, go ahead. Do you think? Grab it.
All right. From the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8.
Bring it out.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
I need to taste those words. Bring that again from the top.
From the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Meaning, don't fall for the damn oppressor and their parlor tricks. Don't sit there and take their generosity and think, oh, these people is cool. They all right. Trust me, Israel. They got alternative motives. They always have, and they always will.
Right.
I don't care what anybody says. You can sit there and say, oh, I've had I've had oppressors in my life, and they don't hate, and they never hated on me. They never did me wrong. This, that, and the third. Like, okay, you get a handful of devils that didn't try to unalive you. That doesn't mean that their forefathers are not still guilty of the crime.
That's right.
That's right.
They will pay for the sins of their fathers. When Yahushua Mashiach, who ignorantly called Christ, returns, he will repay them in their sacrifice. You understand me? Bring that scripture back from the top, sir.
Come from the book of Colossians, chapter 2, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ.
Do not follow these daggone pagan holidays that was created by the devil, by the oppressor. Why not celebrate the Feast of Tabernacles? Why not celebrate the Feast of Purim? Why not celebrate the Feast of First Fruits? Why not celebrate the Lord's 55th Passover coming up April, 17th to the 22nd? No, Slovakia, April 15th to the 22nd in Durham, North Carolina.
Right.
Pay your Passover fee, pay your tithes, and bring your behind and bring your family, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. It's going to be a wonderful and lovely family reunion. I guarantee it. You understand me? That scripture means don't fall for their politics. Like I said, don't be beguiled by the devil dangling the carrot saying, hey, I got something for you. I got something for you. Because they're not letting you see what the left hand is doing, because the right hand is distracting you. You understand? Don't fall for it. Stop celebrating these nasty ass holidays. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to bring out the word rudiment.
Uh-huh.
The definition is principles of a subject. Just throw it out there.
Most High Christ. Water. Yeah, because we like to give context and definition with stuff. You had a question, Marcel?
Yeah, I was going to bring out a scripture too, sir.
Go right ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Thus say the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Right. See that right there? That right there. And it's coming from the scripture. This is not our thoughts. These are not our opinions. These are coming straight from the Bible. Read it again from the top.
Thus say the Lord. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2. Thus say the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Thus saith the Lord, do not learn the way of the heathen. Stop following behind these damn heathens. Trying to be like them. Trying to adopt their customs. They stole your culture. Why are you trying to be like them? Amari Stoudemire tried to denounce his own culture and say he's going to follow the same people that stole our culture in the first place. How idiotic is that? How ignorant is that?
God.
But when Tamir Rice was getting unalive, when Mike Brown and Eric Garner was getting unalive, I ain't see no posts from Amari Stoudemire. Right. I ain't see no tweets. I didn't see no posts. But yet now all of a sudden, Gaza's bombing the piss out of Israel. Now all of a sudden he want to speak up and stand for oppressors. Assuming that those his people.
Right.
They're not your people,
right,
dummy. Wake up. Matter of fact, when you get a chance, one of y'all give me that scripture. We need to wake up. And the other one, let me get that. We need to come out of her. Water. One of y'all, whoever got the first one, read it. As soon as you get it. Like, we need to wake up, Israel. These so-called athletes and entertainers and rappers and singers and celebrities, they got the game twisted. Esau got them thinking that by having wealth, that wealth will carry you through generations without the Lord. No. You want to worship money instead of worshiping the Lord. Why would you do that? You can't take that money to the grave with you. And once you go, your kids, you can't see what happens to them. You lucked out by leaving the earth at that time, because we're in the latter days. You understand? We're in the final times. What's up, Mosa?
Yeah, come on, sir.
And if we could really witness this for what we seen with the Kiki Walker situation and with
Kiki Palmer.
No, Kiki Palmer. That's what that Harley name is.
God.
Kiki Palmer and the softies Cam and Mace. Every celebrity that we see with money, right? Their life is in disarray. It's in shit. It's in shambles. Every rapper getting unalived.
Right.
I ain't gonna speak on Cam and Mace. They lost brothers, but at least they found a way to break away from the oppression that they was undergoing. They broke away from that Hollywood stuff, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, calm.
Mace broke away from Puffy. He seen it early. You understand what I'm saying? Cam left the game alone. And he's making more money than he ever did in the game. You understand what I'm saying? He just signed a mean deal right now for their podcast, and he did that out of his own pocket. That's why I'm not gonna speak badly about them brothers, even though they in the world. You get what I'm saying? They not in this truth, but still.
Because these brothers had another man wife on TV that they giving them back rubs and massages. I mean, who they had? They had Josh Smith Red, who said she was going back to be an OnlyFans model and all this. They had her on. Captain Cesaria posted this. She was on. They was online, and she was giving them a massage in their backs.
Well, that just goes to show that on paper and not on paper, that was never his rib to begin with. You know, we've been in the world and we've been in the streets, and you know that saying: if your girl quick to go be with another brother or blow his rod or something like that, that was never your girl to begin with. You understand what I'm saying? If what I'm saying makes sense. Now, I like how you brought up that Kiki Palmer situation with Usher, because she was sitting there kissing Usher in the mouth when he clearly was fellatioing two brothers that sued him and gave them a sexually transmitted disease that they cannot get rid of.
Right.
And you know how that comes from, where that comes from. And there was only way that he could have gave it to him, but yet she want to kiss him on the mouth and then kiss her baby. Just nasty. Go ahead, Moso.
On another note, they're driving in and every day, and I'm hearing Puff Daddy getting sued now for rape. For raping and sexual assaulting and all kinds of madness and molesting. Yeah.
He's also getting sued for keeping people's masters. Why do you think he started giving everybody their masters? I'm hearing about bands. I forgot about that. He signed like One Hit Wonder type bands he had signed and stuff like that. And they looking for their masters. They're like, well, we ain't get ours. Don't worry, they will. Okay.
The whole point that I'm bringing home on this offside Yash is they all got money and their lives is in shambles. Just to bring up with the point where you was talking about, you get money, you gonna be good. They got money and they are disgusting and they're clearly not happy.
Prime example. Look at Will Smith, multi-millionaire, almost a billionaire. He's a multi-millionaire. He done made. If I'm not mistaken, at one point he dropped like what, 5 movies in 1 year? He dropped what, 7 Pounds, I Robot, I'm Legend. What was that other one?
Muhammad Ali
and something. No, it was something else. The one with that story where he was playing the father and had the little son and they was homeless and all that.
Oh yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness. Yeah. You know, and he got all that money, but look at his household. His household is in, how you say, in shambles. His household is in all disarray. His children are confused because their mama is a dragon.
Right.
In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 25, verse 16, it says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep house with a wicked woman.
Right.
She is wicked of wicked. She's just as wicked as Gabrielle Union. I'm not even getting into that. I'm not even going to get into that. Go ahead, Mo. So.
And on that note, sir, this brother made close to $1 billion, right? And she still doesn't respect him.
Right. Well, if you caught that interview, one of them interviews, she told him from the door she didn't want to get with him. She was big on Pop.
Good night.
She didn't want to get with him, and he insisted. He ensued, and he pursued, and he insisted, and he was persistent. And after a while, she was like, okay, you sure you want to do this? All right, I'm going to do this, but just know what come with it.
God.
She warned him.
God.
Good night.
And then I don't know if y'all seen it. There was an article that popped up, some old stuff, but it resurfaced about it's a picture of him kissing Dwayne Martin.
Oh yeah, sir. I heard about that.
And they were saying that he missed him and so, oh God, what the,
If I may say.
Poor little Tink Tink.
If I may. So.
Okay, sir.
From the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed.
Damn right. Learn not the way of the heathen. Stop taking these heathenistic customs. They thinking this is some new stuff they just came up with. All this came from Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yes, sir.
All this alternative lifestyle stuff y'all doing. Letting your kids cut their rod off. What the hell is wrong with y'all? You making all this damn money playing basketball. You let your son cut. You allow for a woman to infiltrate your home and mess up your structure. And now your son confused, want to wear stiletto nails and get his rod cut off. Make it make sense. Just make it make sense.
Go
ahead, sir.
And the Lord the Lord don't care about the heathen.
He really don't.
He don't.
He really don't.
He's talking to, in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
Right.
He's not talking to nobody else. He can care less, their traditions, their culture, their food.
Do me a favor, Buckshot. Hit that down button a couple of degrees. Bring it down to like
Sure.
5 so it can stay on.
God.
Hit that button that's lit up. That's good. Now hit that eco button. That's right there. Yeah, water. That's why it's not staying on. Here we go. Let's get some air jumping.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not talking to the heathen. He care less about them. He's talking to his children. He's talking to the house of Israel, sir.
And you know what? Let me tell you something. One of my nephews, right? He's confused. He's in a state in his life where he's trying to find himself and figure things out, but he's being misguided. He's looking at these random posts on IG, and the so-called devil, the oppressor, is trying to pick apart the Bible and make certain quotes about it and misinformation, and it's confusing him even further. You understand? And he needs to understand who Yahushua Mashiach, who inwardly called Christ, died for, 1, and 2, who the Bible was really made for.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
I look at the Bible like FUBU, for us, by us.
That's right.
Right.
Basically, it's like FUBU, for us, by us, because the Bible does not apply to East Indians. It doesn't apply to Moab, which is Asians, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, however you want to flip it. You understand? Esau, that goes from Russia, Germany, Switzerland, European, American. Like, the so-called white man is considered under Esau, the tribe of Esau. You understand what I'm saying? And Esau is the damn devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You understand? So he is your progenitor, and then you got Ishmael, which are the Arabs. You know what I'm saying? You got Amalek, so on and so forth. You got all these heathens out here, and their opinion means nothing when it comes to this Bible. It only applies to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Period. Go ahead, Marcel.
Yeah. Hey, and Salaki, sir, like, if I had to do what all these celebrities just do for $1 billion of money, I wouldn't even want it.
Right.
Like, telling your soul, I wouldn't even want it. So how people have been.
How can they sell something that's not theirs, though?
Yeah, calm. Yes, sir. They sitting up here and they give up every bit of integrity that they have, and they make Esau their daddy. They make Esau their daddy, and then he got you putting on dresses and gowns and messing with your kids. And
I got a good one for you. Here's some food for thought. What you think Jay-Z gonna do for the next $2-3 billion? I got a good one for you. You think he gonna sacrifice Blue Ivory? You think he gonna sacrifice? You think he'll sacrifice his daughter for that next 3 billion? And I ain't talking about that next 3 billion. I ain't talking Beyonce.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, what is it? What is it worth? Because he'll look at it like, I could just make another one. Like let's make it make sense. Like look at Rihanna. She's not in the truth, but look at her. She don't gotta drop another album or another song again a day of her life. And if she wants to make money, which she doesn't have to because she's a billionaire, but if she wants to, she could just set up a tour. She could set up a Chitlin Circuit tour and still make $32 million. You understand what I'm saying? She could set up a world tour on some Michael Jackson type of global event and clear another whole $500 million easy. Just doing 10 songs from a catalog. She ain't even got to really touch nothing. She could do some of her early works. She could do songs from the soundtrack of movies she done starred in. You understand?
Right.
Like, come on. But what she did, she fell back to be a mother and a wife.
Right.
And she took her role and knows her role and plays her position.
Right.
Message.
Right.
Somebody give me the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I don't want to lose sight of what I was talking about before I even start to get to my articles and topics.
Yeah.
But we was talking about Thanksgiving and the slaughtering of and unalivement of our Native Indian brothers and sisters and children, man.
Amos 5 and 20.
5 and 21, Buckshot.
Khan, you want to bring it out, sir?
Khan.
For the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 21. I despise your feast days.
Right. I despise your feast days. Why you cooking that nasty ass turkey and cranberry sauce?
Right.
Why you cooking that honey glazed ham and putting pineapples and cherries on? It don't matter what you put on. It's nasty. It's unlawful.
Right.
We don't want to smell that nastiness. Don't they understand that we were given certain parts of pigs?
Right.
Yeah,
because we were given scraps as slaves, and we just so freaking flavorful. We so seasoned as a people. We turned around and made it delicacies. Like, you can't bring us down. You cannot destroy us. You cannot defeat us. You gave us scraps. We turned it into a meal. Now you want our secret to that. How they give us the innards, the gizzards, and we make it a delicacy. Now they want to know how we make it.
Right.
You understand? How we take the chitterlings, which is the brains of the pig, and make it a delicacy. Now they want parts. Oh, what's that? This is what you gave us. Who wants some here? It's all unlawful. Damn right, Kashakwa. They is nasty like the rest of the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? And it's even nastier that, you know, it's sad, but it might have some brothers that's in the school, but they still live with people that's in the world. And they're gonna be subjected to having to deal with this holiday, having to smell this food and all of that. Go ahead, Marshall. You had the interface.
And come on, sir. And to all you people out there, don't think that we're talking that the UPK is just talking about celebrities because we're hating on celebrities. You do understand we had a lot of celebrities in our school.
We exclude nobody. That's the bottom line. We exclude nobody. Boys to Men used to be in the UPK.
And we know what goes on in Hollywood, Hollyweird, and everything. They used to come to our Passovers, Wu-Tang, the Fugees. We know what go on in these industries.
But they traded the UPK for backdoor parties.
Right.
Because they want to hang out and party in a peculiar place.
Right.
Because they want to get high.
Right.
They want to sit there and make whores of our sisters. And they want to put themselves in a phrase that y'all haven't heard in a long time, the sunken place. You understand? I was looking at an old clip of Triple X that Extension got unalived in his vehicle in broad daylight. Young brother went to the bank, took out some money, went to go buy something. Some other brothers followed him.
Right.
Ran up on on the whip and cheese them.
Oh, nice.
You're right. It's all for the money. But the money you can't take. You're right, Kashak, and that Officer Kashak War. But the money they can't take to the grave with them. Prime example, my uncle passed away. He was like 94 years old. You think he would have been nice enough to pass some dollars off? No, the money went to the grave with him.
Right.
Over $2 million. I can't make this stuff up. All your siblings except one is gone. All their kids they doing their thing. But prime example, let's say for example, I'm the only one that comes see you. I take care of you. I basically your home health aide.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And in total, at 42 years, I've gotten the equivalent of $25 from this man.
Damn.
I never asked him for a penny though, but I've gotten a total of $25. And after that 5, he wanted to change back because I was going to the store. All right, dog food. I can't make this stuff up. You can't take it to the grave with you. Why you want to sit there and be so tight and stiff-necked with it? I was taught a very valuable rule years ago. If you do this and keep it like this, money can go in and money can go out. But if you do this, can't no money get in or go out. But if you do this, you can receive and you can give, but you can continue to receive. Message. You got a question though? Or you want to finish reading the scripture? Yeah, Papa Shaw.
If I may, sir. Okay. For the top. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
I don't want to smell that garbage. You sitting there putting your foot all in it. You thinking you doing something. The Lord don't want to smell that nastiness. And neither do I. You know, there was a time where before me and Kashak moved to this location, we was in the previous location, and there was a time where Thanksgiving rolled around.
Right.
The fridge is naked, the cupboards are bare, and we starving. And you know, all that was there was whatever my mom and my aunt was downstairs cooking, which happened to be a Thanksgiving meal, to the point where we had to call and get counsel because we really didn't have no food to eat, and we ain't had no money neither. And we had to get wise counsel on it because we was hungry. But at the same time, we in the truth. We're not in that spirit, but are we wrong to eat a plate knowing why they made it?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we had to find out and get wise counsel. Are we in that? Are we in a sense celebrating it by eating it, even though we have different intentions and we don't have absolutely nothing in here to eat? You understand what I'm saying? So we had to get wise counsel on that. And even though we got wise counsel on it, you know what we did? We suffered.
That's right. That's right.
We said, you know what? Forget that. We're not going to eat it. I'll go hungry before I eat that nasty ass Thanksgiving cooking. Right. Because I'll be damned if I'm going to sit there and feed into you celebrating the death, Salakia, the unalivement of our 77.2 Native American Indians.
Right.
The only ones that fought for us when we came off them slave ships. Right. You understand? Suffer. And after that, suffer some more. And then after that, suffer a little bit more. That's what being in this truth is about. That's what being an Israelite is about. You suffer. You suffer the struggle. You suffer your brothers. You suffer your sisters. And you bear it. And you fight through it. And you know what you do? You serve the Most High. You serve Yahweh Mashiach. You might not see it now, but damn it, you'll see it in the new kingdom. Lord, allow what you make it there. Don't beat them 2/3.
No more.
You got any more on that, sir? Wow. All right. You got anything more, sir?
Yeah, I got a scripture.
Hey.
Hanukkah. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins."
Basically, Israel, come up out of Esau and their culture. Come up out of these heathens and their culture. Come up out of these so-called pagan holidays.
Right.
Come up out of her. Come up out of America. Come up out of that mindset of having to please the damn devil, knowing the devil serves the Lord. The devil can't get permission to do what he do without the Lord's permission. You understand what I'm saying? I pray you understand. The devil can't work without the Lord. That's his child. He made everything. He made heaven and earth. He made the devil. And what was the devil's job to do? Tempt and prove that you don't love the Lord. That's it.
Right.
People try to make it like the devil got his own motive. He wants to overthrow the Lord. Far from the truth. The devil is just doing his damn job. Trying to show walking to and fro, back and forth among the earth, to show that your people don't love you, Father. Your people don't love you. Look, I tried him, and look, he failed. He don't love you. Look, I tried this sister. I tempted her. Right. She fell right for it. She don't love you. I'm doing your bidding. I love you.
Right.
I messed up, and I still love you, and I still serve you. You understand? And that's heavy. And that's coming from the devil. You understand what I'm saying? You got to read that again from the top. I will show them also.
Come. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues."
Oh boy. You got to come up out of her, because if not, you're going to receive those plagues. COVID-19 all the way to COVID-27. That's what we should be up to right about now. You understand? The B5 variant and all of this other nonsense.
We have a new diabetes that's out now.
Oh Lord.
That's wiping our people out like 90 going north. It's wiping them out at 22.
Lord. What is it called? What is it? Because I'm being mindful because I'm diabetic. What is it called?
What, the insulin?
The diabetes.
Yeah. It's a new name. It's a new name they got.
What is it now? Type 3, Type 4.
Right. And they was talking about it because the plague hitting Esau at a rapid rate. And they trying to figure out how Esau at 23, 31, 100% healthy, eat all the way healthy, is diabetic and have a high sugar level.
Same reason why an oppressor that's 137 pounds and jogs every day can still catch a stroke and a heart attack and fall out.
Right.
Same reason. It's the Lord.
Right.
It's unexplainable.
Right.
It's the Lord. It's people that looks in healthier condition than me, but they're worse than I am.
Right.
You can't judge a book by its cover. And you also got to take into consideration what type of life they live in. What are they into that we don't know about?
What they into big time is eating shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
Into whoredom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Into drugs, into murdering. You know, and if I may, I want to bring out a scripture, sir.
Go right ahead.
From the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment.
Wow.
Say that again from the top. I don't think they tasted that one.
Come from the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment.
Evil men don't understand judgment because evil men don't follow the Lord's statutes and commandments. So how can they understand the judgments if they don't understand the law, statutes, and commandments to begin with? If they're not going to keep the law, Why are they giving two F's about the punishments? They live carefree. For those Jakes in the world, which are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that don't follow the law, statutes, commandments, those are going to be the 2/3 that's going to be faced with the hellfire and the judgment of Yahushua when he come down with them 200 million angels. You understand?
Right.
Read.
And if I may,
yes, sir.
Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua for commanding General Yahanna.
That's right.
Right? Right? That's right. Because this is the rest of that scripture. But they that seek the Lord understand all things.
Now, when you seek the Lord, when you seek and follow and do the law, statutes, and commandments, you know more. You know why? Because you know something. Because you're fearing the Lord. Fearing the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
All right.
Outside of that, as per General Muhammad, you don't know sugar, honey, iced tea.
Right.
You understand? You don't know squat. Like, and it remains to be seen because until you become a priest or prophet for the Lord, you still don't really know nothing. Even as a priest and prophet, I'll sit there and say, I don't know nothing. And if I quote something that's heavy, it's not me, it's the Most High. The Most High working through me. I don't take no credit or vainglory for none of the work that I do, but none of the bricks that I put in. I'm only doing what I'm told to do, what I'm ordered to do, and what I'm supposed to do. Because I don't want the alternative. I don't want to be back in the world. Right. I don't want to smoke weed and cigarettes. I don't want to sleep with whores.
Right.
Like, it was a clip that got removed from Facebook, that a short that I put out. And it wasn't nothing crazy. It was just pointing out some facts. This Hot Girl Summer was canceled and abruptly stopped because she slept with a man that gave her something she can't get rid of. Who the hell told you to not strap up? Who the hell told you to not have birth control? I'm like, if y'all sisters in the world want to be promiscuous like that and y'all want to sleep around and be all willy-nilly with it, at least have some decency and respect for yourself and at least strap up. Give the brother a condom. Take some birth control. Put a Nuva ring in you. Do something with yourself. You just like, I'm going to sling this box around 40 going north. They're going to get this box. I'm going to have a hot girl summer. I'm going to enjoy myself. That nigga don't know what the hell he missing out on. I'm about to show the world. And next minute she on YouTube and TikTok crying. Talking about, I didn't sign up for this. This is not what I wanted. Yes, it was. Shut up. Don't worry about it now. You knew what it was before you became a part of it.
Right.
Because you made your mind up to want to go be a whore. You wanted to go prostitute yourself around. And you ain't even getting paid. You're doing it for free.
Right.
You're giving the box out for free. You're handing out samples. And you got you a receipt for your sample. A mean one. You got a receipt that you can't get cash back from. Shalom. Go ahead, Mosa.
Sir. And of course you gotta think about how many articles we're gonna be running next week at class over this disgusting holiday. How much of that disgusting food and the whoredom that takes place on that holiday. Right. With them sitting next to their old sexual assaulters.
Right. The original molesters. Forced to sit at the table and have dinner with them, right?
Right.
And don't forget, Black Friday and Christmas is right around the corner.
Right. Oh,
they're gonna have to do it again, and they're gonna have to buy a gift for the nigga.
Oh, that whoredom is gonna be something different around Black Friday and be so. Ooh, wee.
Oh shit! Honey, I see. Don't forget Cyber Monday. I almost forgot.
Oh man.
You got Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all that good stuff.
Oh man.
Man, listen. Baba Kashar, let me get the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 6. Okay. And Baba Kashar, let me get the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 8. Baba Kashar.
From the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 6.
That was fast. That was fast. I see you got your clip loaded tonight. You must have already was thinking where I was going. Yeah. Most high Christ. Yeah. Go ahead.
From the book of Romans chapter 8 verse 6.
Right?
For to be carnally minded is death.
To be carnally minded is death. To follow Esau's holidays. This is a reason. This is a specific reason why I had you pull the scripture. To be carnal minded, meaning to think of the world, to think like the world, to be of the world, is death.
Right.
To think like Esau and to try to live like Esau, you're signing your own death warrant to your house child. You understand? To sit there and celebrate Thanksgiving, you're asking to be unalived.
Right.
To sit there and celebrate Christmas and Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Easter, Memorial Day, MLK, Pride Month, all of that stuff, you're asking to be unalived.
Right.
Read it again from the top, Uncle.
Shalom Khan. From the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 6.
Give it to him.
For to be carnally minded is death. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Yeah, to be spiritually minded, meaning to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
You're in the Lord. You're in the Lord's favor. You're in His mercy. You're in His light. You understand what I'm saying? But you have to not just read the law, statutes, and commandments. You have to follow them and do. Do. The key word is do them.
Right.
You understand? I pray you understand.
Right.
Is there any more in that precept?
Lies.
No sweat. You got the other one, Mozo?
First
2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 8.
Okay. Come on.
I'm surprised I can see through these shades. I'm damn, I'm getting good. Oh man, but yeah, like to be carnally minded, it doesn't work out. It doesn't pan out for you, especially if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Being carnally minded, you're just asking for the Lord to pamper pop real good. So you understand? Put you in a captivity you really don't want to be in.
Right.
As if we're not already in captivity, working minimum wage, working 3-4 jobs just to stay broke because we got to keep the lights on, we got to pay the water, we got to keep laundry going, got to keep the cell phone on, got to do all this, got to do that, got to survive. All that's included. And don't have a wife. Oh Lord, don't have several wives and don't have children. Oh Lord, that is over. You ain't enough hours in a day for you to get that many jobs. But I find it odd because 30, 40 years ago, a brother could have a factory job working for GM or Ford and have 3 households, 3 wives, 17 children between the 3 households, and every child is well kept, taken care of. Every wife is well kept and taken care of, and all the bills is paid. All the conditions are met, and all the families are happy. And your dinner is on every table waiting for you. What happened to that? I used to work warehouse jobs. Oh, let me tell you. I used to work warehouse jobs, right?
Right.
I would see Hispanic, most predominantly Hispanic and Native Indians, right? These sisters is like twice my age, and they working, grinding, getting to it, getting that bag.
Right.
These sisters is in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s. Cleaning the whole warehouse, doing janitor work, cleaning the warehouse. You understand?
Yeah.
Sweeping, mopping, buffing the floors, cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the offices. Man, give it up for our sisters.
That's right. That's right.
Our sisters are the incubators of life. Because without that oven, how can we bake? I just call it what it is, you know. Not to sound cruel or mean, but you know, easy bake ovens. You know, the man drops off the batter, drop the kids off at the pool, and they go swimming.
Right.
You know what I mean? And out comes child. It's the circle of life. Did you get that precept for me yet, Mozo?
It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 8. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed.
That's right. That's right.
That's the true definition of Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians. They could beat us, they could whoop us, but they can't destroy us.
Right.
Know what I mean? Bring that from the top so I can break it down for the people.
Come. We are troubled on every side.
We're troubled on every side. We got brothers that's on child support, heavy. And then these damn dragons want to up the child support like they. My thing is this. If a sister gonna put a man on child support, use that money for the damn child. Why the hell is brothers paying child support and the child is calling you asking you for stuff? Why are you calling me asking for stuff? I'm paying your mother this amount of money every month. Make sure she's taking care of you. Why is she spending the child support with the next brother? Why is she spending it on hair and nails and her lifestyle when she's supposed to be using it for you, for the child?
Right.
That's the stuff, that's the sugar honey I see I don't like. That's what makes my blood boil. To see my brother sitting there paying $800 a month. Some brothers paying $1,000 every 2 weeks.
God.
For kids that they gotta fight and struggle just to see.
Right.
They gotta go to a goddamn courthouse just to pick them up. Because they dealt with a freaking dragon.
Right.
It's sickening. Yeah, Mo, so.
Come. And for the brothers in the truth that had babies with these damn dragon heads, in the world, so it's some of them that's gonna probably take your children and celebrate Thanksgiving with them, just to spite you.
Gosh, it's lucky if I may. Yes, sir. And take them to the barbershops, get them,
Lined up
and fades and mohawks and all type of things.
Me personally, I don't have no rib with kids right now. So me personally, F the rib and F the kids. Because at the end of the day, I'll get another rib. I'll make new children.
Right.
I'm not going to stress myself about no damn child support. You understand? And for you brothers that don't know, if you look up to do your homework, file a petition of Congress.
Right.
A petition of Congress will eliminate not only child support, but alimony as well. For those brothers that didn't know about signing the damn prenup.
Right.
Shalom.
Right.
It's like I said, it's sad that we got brothers that's got to go through that. And it's like we got to go through hoops and bounds just to be broke. There's a brother that I was told about. He was having a rough time with his rib, and he had a real good job, right? And she said, "Oh, you don't want to be with me no more? No sweat. I got something for you." They got a child together. She's ripping the brother so bad to where he was bringing home like between 18 and 22 every week, every 2 weeks. Now, he's bringing home $257.
Good night.
How is he supposed to live? Why are these women so evil and vindictive? The problem is y'all don't use your logic brain because y'all live off of feelings and emotions. If you ever conversate with a woman, right, and y'all hit a certain topic and the conversation starts getting escalated, right? Try this and see what I'm talking about and see how right you're gonna be. Tell the sister, hold up. Help me make sense of this before you go any further. Think about what I'm about to say and then respond. Don't tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think. And then say what you say and see how she's going to catch a brain fart. She's going to catch a brain fart. Because when you sit there and be like, all right, now what do you think about that? You threw her equilibrium off because you said think. They don't know think for the most part. They know feel. I feel like this. I feel like that. What do you think? Shut the hell up. Point proof. Shut up. Y'all finished the precepts? Go ahead,
Still some more on this.
go ahead, let me get that.
We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed.
We're not distressed. We're
Right.
troubled, but we not distressed. You know why? Because in the UPK,
Right.
we give 0. Pray you get that.
Right.
we don't give an F. We give 0 Fs for that. You understand what I'm saying? We got 0 Fs to give. We care less because we got work of the Lord to do. We can't afford to worry and think about what this girl is gonna do, what she's gonna do with this child. We ain't got time. We only got time for the Lord.
That's right.
You either with it or you not. Wake up.
That's right.
Read.
Yeah. We are perplexed, but not despaired.
We are not perplexed, but we are not perplexed. You said we are perplexed, but not despaired. Let me get that definition of perplexed. Oh, Sister Gun Papa Shaw. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Meaning, like, we're not desperate to the point that we're going to cross the Most High and commit a sin just to get ahead. We're not going to. All right, got it? Let me get it.
Come. The word perplex, PERPLEX, means something complicated.
We may have complicated lives and complicated situations, but we're not desperate to the point that we're going to disrespect the Most High and commit sin. We're not in despair to the point where we're going to throw caution to the wind and say F the Bible, F the law, statutes, commandments, and go be back in the world and smoking weed and selling drugs trying to make a damn dollar to get ahead. Yeah, Moso.
Come, sir. And then it say we persecuted. A lot of brothers that's new to the truth, young men and troopers, around these holidays, they're going to be persecuted very badly. You know what I mean? By their family members, you know what I mean? That goddamn harlot that they got children with.
Right.
They're going to see a lot of persecution.
Now, for like he said, for y'all young men and y'all troopers that's in this truth, that's going to be faced with dealing with your family members on Esau's holiday next week. Stand strong. Do not fold. As the generals would say, don't be a bitch.
Right.
Stay strong. Let your nuts hang. You be and be Johnny cool when you do it too. They sit there and be like, "Oh, come get a plate." Oh no, I'm good. I'm full. I ate already. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, but I cooked all this food. I wanted to make sure you ate. No, I'm good. I made sure I ate. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? Don't fall for it. Don't be a sucker.
Right.
Be a man. Don't be a lollipop. Don't be a simp. Don't be Will Smith. You understand? I pray you understand. You got any more?
Come. Persecuted, but not forsaken.
Persecuted, but not forsaken. You understand? Like, we're already hated. We're already not loved and not wanted. Don't sit there and go backwards, because if you go backwards and go back into the world, the same people that sat there and say they hate you, they're going to shun you for doing that. They're going to sit there and say, oh, now you want to come back in the world? Oh, you a hypocrite. At least you made a choice and stood on it. Now you want to come back? No, we ain't messing with you. Go ahead. You understand? Go ahead, sir.
If I may, for the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22. Be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only.
That's right.
Deceiving your own selves.
Don't just listen to the word and say, oh, I got my daily dose of the Lord. The Lord know my heart. Oh, not my Jesus. Shut the hell up.
Right.
Fake ass Israelite. You want to be a damn Christian. You're wrong. Christianity destroyed us in the first place. Islam destroyed us in the first place. Islam came from our culture. Christianity came from our culture. Wake up and figure it out. Why you want to keep following everything but what you're supposed to? Make it make sense. That's why I kept Cesarion Sasquatch stomping all the competition out here. Because they sitting there trying to prove, cramp it up. They trying to prove that Christianity works when Christianity failed. Jesus. Okay, sir.
If I may, verse 23.
Uh-huh.
For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. Verse 24.
Go back up to 23. Let's break that down.
Khan, from the book of James, chapter 1, verse 23. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer.
Meaning, if you just go sit there and listen to the scriptures and feel like, all right, I heard the word, I did my part, I showed up, I listened to it, or I tuned into class, I heard what the brother said, I got it. Read.
Khan, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
Meaning, you're going to be looking from the outside looking in instead of being on the inside looking out. Because if you're going to be a hearer and not a doer, that's a hypocrite. Because you're sitting there listening, but you're not receiving it. Right. Because if you was receiving it, you'd be doing it. And if you'd be doing it, you would have the Lord with you. You understand? I pray y'all understand. Any more on that?
Awesome.
All right. This crap was killing me. Let me get the book of Revelations, chapter 20, verse 12. And then I'll get into my topic.
12.
Uh-huh.
For the book of Revelations, chapter 20, verse 12. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works.
Right, meaning according to their works. The books was opened up because when that time of judgment comes, the Lord, that's when your time of judgment is going to come. You're going to come before the Most High, and the angel is going to read off all your works. The angel is going to read off all your good works and all your offenses. All your transgressions will come to light, come to service. All the things that you thought was secrets will be revealed. Everything that was in that closet will be cleaned out. Everything that you thought you got away with or snuck or got off because nobody was looking, the Most High was looking. And I pray you understand.
Right.
Read on.
Now we'll come verse 13.
Uh-huh.
And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they would judge every man according to their works.
From the 144 all the way down to the 2/3 that's going to be faced with the judgment of the rest of the world when Yahushua Mashiach returns was brought to the forefront to be judged. You understand? The oceans and the rivers gave up the dead, meaning the people in the world. You know, even the people that left the truth. You understand? Everybody was brought up from the dead to be judged by the Lord. And everybody was given judgment. Now, if you're in this truth and you're in this body, the Lord might just spare you. Now, don't get it twisted. Just because we're priests and prophets for the Lord and we're out here, you know, prophesying to the wind and we're bringing out the truth, doesn't fully guarantee our safety or protection under the Lord. But we have to at least try. That's right. We have to at least try to adhere to the law, statutes, and commandments and follow them and do them in the hopes that Yahushua and the Most High have us in their favor.
Right.
We have to at least try. At least put up a fight. Don't sit there and say, oh, well, I done did this much wrong. What's a little more wrong? They ain't going to take me anyway. Nah, don't look at it like that, brother or sister. You understand? Don't look at it like that. At least try. Put up a fight. You never know. The Lord might just take you into that 1/3.
Right.
Just because he's seen that you say, you know what, I'm going to fight. Even if I don't get taken up in the raptures, I'm going to fight. Just for that, right there, the Lord be like, you know what, I'm going to spare that one. Go ahead, Mo, so.
Come on. So it's funny that you brought up the scripture about judgment. I got a quick article about the judgment that just came on my phone.
Oh, go ahead.
Russia loads missile with nuclear capability, glided vehicle into launch silo.
I'll do you one even better. How about North Korea? How about North Korea loaded up nukes recently? I just looked at an article today about it. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. They're about to hit the button. It's on and popping. The United States better keep their nose about this business. They can pull out the Nimitz. They can pull out all the big dogs, ships. You know what I'm saying? Bob Sharp, phone on mute. You know what I mean? They can pull out the USS Nimitz. They can pull out all the big dogs they want. Mess around if you want. All these countries y'all beat up over the years, they've been slowly rebuilding. And they've been slowly building up. And slowly upgrading. And slowly advancing. And now, it's so crazy, even India has one of the largest militaries in the world right now. Who'd have known? Who'd have knew? Even India's got a very extremely large military. India's in the top 5, up there with Russia, the United States, and Japan, and all of that. You got anything else on that article also?
Yeah, come on, sir. Russia's rocket forces loaded and intercontinental ballistic missile equipped with the nuclear capability of Vanguard hypersonic glide vehicle into a launch silo in southern Russia, according to the Defense Ministry TV channel broadcast on Thursday. President Vladimir Putin announced a Vanguard hypersonic glide vehicle in 2018, saying it was to respond to the U.S. development of a new generation of weapons and a U.S. missile defense system that it could penetrate.
If I may, sir. If I may.
Yeah,
if I may, sir. It's about to go down.
Look at my friend say, it's about to go down.
God.
You're right. It's about to go down, and it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. And you know what we're going to be doing? We're going to be sitting with a front row seat, popping popcorn, laughing.
That's right.
Laughing at these heathens.
But,
like, look at this white crowd. Look at these devils. You know what I'm saying? Looking at Ishmael and looking at Esau go to war, and then looking at Esau and Esau go to war. You notice the common denominator in both of that is Esau, right? Mm-hmm. People ain't paying attention to the signs and wonders. Let me tell you something. Gaza and Palestine have been at war for I want to say at least the last 10 to 12 years, right?
Right.
But now, all of a sudden, 2023, they want to bring it to light.
Right.
Gaza's been getting the piss bombed out of them for years. Ain't nobody talking about all them buildings and hospitals that got bombed in Gaza last year and the year before.
Right.
I've been following this. They've been getting bombed for years. That ain't the only train that got bombed in Gaza where it killed women and children. And they got an agenda. Right. Russia wanted to take out Ukraine because north of Ukraine, Slovakia, north of Chernobyl is the reserves. If Putin said it himself, if he could take Chernobyl, he becomes his own superpower.
Right.
Because he's going to have their oil reserves. And enough to where he can cut ties with the U.S.
Right.
He can even cut ties with China. They're going to have to come see him. People don't know this. But the real reason why Obama made the executive order to have Leonard Gaddafi unalived was, even though he was a Hamite, he was doing big business. This ain't have to do with terrorism or nothing, but they made it an act of terrorism, which is why they forced the unalivement. Leonard Gaddafi was going to be the first South African to open up a central bank in Africa. Now, the reason why this was big, because if Gaddafi was successful opening up the central bank, they would have been the first country to become a superpower to have, and the only country in the world to have currency backed by resources. All the currency around the world right now is just printed paper.
Right.
It has no real value. It has nothing to back it up. Africa was the only country that have rubies, gems, jade, diamonds, blood diamonds. They're the only country that had those resources to put up as collateral to back up their currency. If they would have completed and successfully opened up that central bank, our economy would have crashed. They would have looked at it as an act of war. They would have sent troops into Africa. Why do you think they sent them in there to take out Gaddafi? Look at what they did to Saddam Hussein. Look at what they did to Bin Laden. What I don't comprehend is, why would you do that to Saddam Hussein when you turned around prior to that and gave him and his son $54 million? What was the point of giving them $54 million if you was going to unalive them anyway?
Right.
It's politics behind this. Once you get break down the politics, you can break down the motive. Once you break down the motive, now you have to hold these damn devils accountable. That's a word that women and devils do not like, accountability.
Right.
You understand? And speaking of that, you got that article I sent you also at the con? This air is messing me up.
Khan.
Okay.
Bring it out, sir?
Yeah, bring it out. Let's get to it.
Khan. Man indicted for assault after allegedly beating a disabled woman with a belt, cane in New York City subway station. The Hogan group, who allegedly savagely beat a disabled woman at a Manhattan subway station last month, told cops he stripped off his belt to defend himself against his walker-bound victim before he thrashed her with it, according to the indictment presented in court this week. Norton Blake, 43 years old, of the Bronx, claimed he had been trying to help 60-year-old Laurel Reynolds up the stairs at the West 116th Street, Lenox Avenue station in Harlem.
Right.
Salakia. About 3:20 a.m., September 1st, when she fell down the stairs, the court papers state, Salakia, the 6-foot, 200-pound assailant was caught on shocking video using a cane, his belt, and his fist to strike Reynolds, who uses a walker dozens of times on her head, stomach, legs, arms, back, and hands. But he later claimed to police that the woman had thrown his bag down the stairs, chucked a can of soup at him, and then somehow wrestled his cane away from him and tried to hit him with it. The court papers state she broke the cane, hitting the turnstiles. Blake allegedly told officers, "Then I hit her. I didn't know it was a woman."
Hey, son. Now, come on now. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, Negro. How you gonna sit there and say you ain't know it was a woman? See, and that's how sad society is today. You can't tell a woman from a man. Come on, let's make it make sense. Stop the cap.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead, sir.
He said, "I didn't know it was a woman," but then it says, "I hit her." I hit her.
See, he contradicted himself right there.
God.
He was saying, "Oh, I didn't know it was a woman, but I did hit her." Right. See, that right there. Damn, Mo Short.
Comic-Con, sir. I got something quick to bring out in this article, right? That the UPK, that the ISUPK, under the great commander General YAHANNA,
right,
was telling people about being drug addicts, celebrating pagan holidays and being drug addicts.
Damn right.
Because the so-called marijuana was legal, right?
Right.
All right, so let's figure out what just happened to our sister in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Brothers are still getting locked up over marijuana, though.
North Carolina cop seen repeatedly punching a black woman, resisting arrest for smoking marijuana.
I thought it was illegal.
It was legal, right?
It's legal on the state level, but it's still illegal on a federal level, which gives them the excuse to still do questionable acts like that. I'm trying to be selective with my words because, like, I gotta put baby gloves on for social media. It's crazy. Like we all adults on here. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't set the settings for children to see this. This is for grown folks, adults. I don't understand why they got so damn tender and moist that I gotta monetize and control what the hell come out my mouth. Like I'm not sitting here saying MF this and F that. No, I ain't saying none of that. But why when I speak the truth, y'all want to try to hush me. Y'all want to try to shut us up. Man, miss me with that goofiness. Yeah. You good on that?
Yes, Salaki. Shocking video shows a North Carolina cop repeatedly punching a black woman who was being arrested for smoking marijuana.
Right.
So, sir, it's not like she was selling marijuana. She was being arrested for smoking the marijuana.
Okay.
Right.
And the Charlotte's police chief said he understands the outrage.
Right. Okay. Good. Good. Also,
No, it was a woman. I hit her a few times on her thigh and legs. He also said he took off his belt to defend himself against Reynolds.
Slack it. Hold on. If he knew it wasn't a woman, how he only hit her in the arms and legs and the thighs? How if he didn't know if that was a dude, you would have tried to knock his head off. Come on, stop the cat. Stop the cat.
Right.
The world we live in, you gonna hit the arms and legs. Nigga, please. Salakia.
God.
Nigga, please. You said you would have if you knew that was a dude, you would have tried to knock his head off. You a dude. Come on, make it make sense, man. Man, they gotta stop lying. And Marshall, I sent you something. That was one of the articles you actually sent me. I want to go do that one next.
Come on, sir.
But damn, okay, read that again. Okay, finish reading that, sir. That
Khan. He also said he took off his belt to defend himself against Reynolds, the filing claims. A grand jury indicted Blake on 2 counts of assault and 1 count of attempted assault for the vicious beating, which left Reynolds laid up in Harlem Hospital for 2 weeks.
So for whipping him with a belt? Well, damn. So what that say about the average black parent that whip their child with a belt. So you telling me an average black parent, Hispanic or Native Indian parent, is going to do 2 years minimum for assaulting their own child? How is it assault when it goes like this? Take out that garbage and do the dishes.
Right.
Why you ain't take out that garbage and do the dishes? Oh, see, you think I'm playing. You think I'm what? Now that's assault? When your child ain't listening? Let's make it make sense. I'll do one better. A white family, right? They tell little Timmy, go rake them leaves up in that front yard and go take the garbage and put it on the side of the house. I'm not doing this, Dad. That's you. I'm gonna play my game. What you think happens? He's gonna go back and forth with a child. And you know what's gonna happen? Dad's gonna be the one to rake the leaves up and put the garbage on the side of the house while little Timmy's still playing in his room, talking smack under his breath. Nothing happens. No harm, no foul, right?
Sound good.
Go ahead, sir.
And if I may, when Timmy get older, Timmy gonna run inside of a black neighborhood supermarket and shoot up the whole goddamn, you know?
You're right. You're right. And you know what's gonna happen? They're not gonna unalive the man.
No, not at all.
They're gonna quietly and safely disarm him, handcuff him, and then they're gonna take him to Burger King before they take him to jail. Because that's what they did.
And he's gonna tell the police that it was his upbringing. He's gonna say his father told him to go outside, rake the leaves, and put that bag of garbage on the side of the house. And that's what made him so angry. And he waited till he got older and said, I'm gonna put his at 16 and I'm gonna go to the you know what I mean? I'm gonna go to the black neighborhood and I'm gonna unalive as many as I can.
You know what it is? Now this is now let me tell you what it is. And this is about to be real heavy. I'm about to blow your minds. This is the one thing that white American children and black and Hispanic children will have in common with this generation. Their parents are trying to be their
right.
I'm trying to find the right word. The parents are trying to be their damn best friend.
Right.
Instead of their damn parent.
Right.
And that's the try not to switch. But they're trying to be their damn friend. And that's where they effing up. They try to be their freaking friend instead of their freaking parent. And this is what's happening. You sitting there and trying to talk to and reason with the child instead of telling them what to freaking do. Get up, get yourself together, and get ready for school. Oh, hey, sorry to bother you. You know, I just wanted to come to you and let you know it's almost 7 o'clock. If you want, start getting ready, you know, and for school, so I can take you to school. When the hell did we become tender and moist and docile? And somebody give me that precept. Sugar honey iced tea. I think I got it here. Where the children rule over the parent.
Yeah. That's so. I want to get it.
I think that's
it's Isaiah.
Chapter 3, verse 12. Wow, let me get that. That was on my to-do list. I brought it up a little early.
Woo. I thought you was getting 4 and 12, right?
No, 3 and 12.
3 and 12. Okay, no sweat. I got it.
Isaiah 3, right. Verse 12.
Come on.
Also, the cut, you could give me John 8 and 44 bucks.
John 8 and 44. Come.
I need more so to give me that article after you read this precept.
Come. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Right.
And women rule over them.
What you think is happening with the sisters that got the brothers on child support?
Right.
With the unruly children.
Right.
They don't want to upset them because they scared of getting their ass whooped. Let's call a spade a spade. They don't want to get their ass whooped by their own child because they don't know how to explain that. They freaking punks. Y'all mothers that got our brothers on child support, and then you sitting there trying to be a damn child's best friend. You tender, you moist, and you're being a bitch. Stop being a bitch. You're wrong. And you need to tighten up and wake up. Wake the hell up. Stop. You're wrong. You got any more on them also?
Oh, coming to concert. Yeah, concert.
Yeah.
Oh, my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to error, and destroy the way of thy past. So that's talking about the wicked woman, son. That's the end of it. Yeah, calm.
Because the woman can be so freaking wicked. And you know what these wicked women do? They tell these brothers, oh, don't worry about my past. Don't ask me about my body count. It don't matter. That was then. This is now. No, it do matter. I need to know how heavy your scorecard looking. Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I was in my 20s, I was like 23. This girl was 19. I ain't even going to hold you. Well, no. I was like, she was 17, about to be 18. I was like 19, 20, something like that. I was only a couple years older than her. Let me tell you something. I'm thinking I got me a good one, right? You know what I mean? Mind you, she already had a baby. Her daughter was only like 1.5 at the time. I was number 40 on the scorecard.
Good night.
Mind you, she was only 17. Going on, it's about to turn 18. If I was number 40 on the scorecard, what'd that tell you? See, back then, sisters used to call it a scorecard. And for those sisters that's watching, y'all know I'm telling the truth. So you can't sit there in front and try to lie about it. These sisters is so, let me tell you how wicked these women is. This is an untold secret that men is not supposed to know. These women keep an accurate count. We ask about the body count, but they try to neglect to tell us because they know the actual number.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They know the actual number and they don't want to reveal it because they don't want to look like they don't want to feel embarrassed because they ain't thinking. So I'm gonna tell you how they don't want to feel. They don't want to feel embarrassed. They don't want to feel like they've done something wrong. Because their response is, I'm grown. I do what I want. You right. You grown. You do what you want. Statistics show after 6 bodies under the belt, it's damn near impossible for you to actually connect with the brother that you lay with.
Right.
Because you gave women your sister gotta understand something. It's more than just sex. Exactly. When you give a piece of your essence to a brother, you give him a piece of you, a very valuable piece of you. But when you're giving him a piece, 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 when you spread that piece around, what you got left? It's a round cookie. You break a crumb off to this mouse and this rat and this possum and this raccoon, and they keep coming back for more. What cookie gonna be left? That's when you want to go to that good brother that's making $75,000 a year, taking out garbage, talking about, oh, I'm ready. Bitch, get the F out my face.
Hey, get pregnant. It's like get pregnant by her and taking the child support. We're going that.
When you could have took the brother that was taking that was a garbage man making 60, 75,000 a year in the first place. But you want to go look for that $1 million brother. You understand? That 500,000 and up brother. They ain't looking at you. They sitting on the yacht chilling with a bunch of 20-year-olds. What your 30-year-old ass going to do when you 3, 4 kids in?
Right.
Talking about, oh, I'm a good woman. Your value is dropped. Your stock is down.
Sean.
You damn near in a depression.
Sean.
The milk's gone bad.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh,
Y'all
man.
holding anything?
Yeah, I got this article for you. And I'm also holding John 8.
Give me that. And then we go to the article.
From the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. Ye are of your father, the devil.
All y'all so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that want to follow behind your goddamn oppressor. Y'all want to sit there and make that nasty-ass cranberry sauce, that nasty-ass turkey, that dry-ass turkey. You want to make that nasty, filthy-ass honey-glazed ham with pineapples and cherries and some like. And you want to make them collard greens with that pork neck bone, you nasty bastards. And them canned yams and all that, talking about come get your plate. Kiss my ass. Lick dog nuts. Slock you. Miss me with the goofy. Keep your feast day. The Lord don't want your feast day. He don't want to smell your food. Right. He don't want to smell he don't want to take part of your solemn assembly.
Right.
He don't. And neither do I. I'll go hungry before I sit there and take a plate from anybody in my family that call themselves cooking for Thanksgiving. I'll be there. I'll sit there and drink water.
John.
I got a pack of Chips Ahoy stashed in my room. I'll eat those. I ain't touched them yet. I'll eat those.
John.
I'll treat it like the Day of Atonement.
Right.
I'll fast the whole freaking day. Meds and all. I'll fast the whole damn day and just get closer to the Lord. You understand? We don't want your solemn assembly. We don't want your nasty feast day. We don't want your burnt offerings. It's nasty.
Right.
We don't want it. Keep that. Hold that. You hold that. You got any more on that?
Khan. And the lusts of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, right, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
You're gonna sit there and want to do what your daddy do. You want to sit there and do what the oppressor tell you to do. That's who you calling your daddy, the oppressor. Sisters, y'all sitting there calling the oppressor daddy. You say, yeah, you could be my daddy. Give me no food stamps. Give me no WIC checks. I kicked him out. Let me get that cash assistance.
Oh, good night.
I got him on child support. Can you up my child support? Yes, daddy. That's what these sisters is doing. And it makes me sick to my damn stomach. How dare you, sisters, put these men on child support? That child don't even belong to you. It belongs to the Lord. Saying, claiming stuff that don't belong to you. That body you in don't belong to you. How dare you sit there and mangle your flesh by smoking? Smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, smoking mouth, vaping. There's no shortcut. It's the same thing. You're inhaling the incense. Make it make sense. Like you got, Marshall.
Yeah, they sitting up there vaping and smoking cigarettes and all that goddamn nasty ass marijuana because they keep thinking about all the body counts that they have and how they really disgusting ass bitches. So lucky.
I'm gonna do you one even better, Marshall. This is how real and how deep it is. Marijuana is legal now. It gave them the excuse to want to smoke so much marijuana now to the point where they're in a zombie state because in all reality, they're chasing that first high they felt when they first got high.
Right.
That's all they doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. That used to be me. I used to chase that first high. That first high I felt when I smoked my first blunt. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was outside in the middle of the block, taking my clothes off and wilding out in the street. And guess what day it was on? Thanksgiving.
Good night.
I trashed that food in my aunt's kitchen and ran home. I could hear from 2 blocks away, "Fat boy, I'm gonna F you up." I ain't go back to my aunt's house for like 2 weeks. Had 2 bags of chocolate.
If I may, sir.
Go ahead.
The scriptures go to the sisters, man, that constantly confused, believing in lies,
Yeah.
of the Christian pastors,
Believe in Creflo Dollar and TD
Creflo
Snakes.
Dollar.
Listening to Steve Harvey promoting promiscuity on a radio show. How dare you?
Right?
Rat bastard.
2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Read my mind.
But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve.
Oh, good. That serpent beguiled Eve. Now, I don't mean a literal serpent, a literal snake, a person. Eve allowed another man basically to get in her ear and spew blasphemies against the Lord, because they didn't have the Lord in them or the Lord with them. Go ahead, sir. Bring it out.
If I may, from the top, 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Uh-huh.
But I fear lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your minds should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ.
Right.
Our sisters today are modern day Eves.
And today is modern day Sodom
And
and
I'm not
Gomorrah.
talking about the sisters that's in the ISUPK.
Now you're talking about the world.
I'm talking about
The music industry, the entertainment world.
God.
Remember, it's different worlds. You got the entertainment world, you got the music world, you got the street world. You understand what I'm saying?
You got the stripper world.
Man, listen.
God.
Today is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, period.
So what's that preset?
2 Corinthians 11, verse 3. Got it like the back of my head. I'm learning. That's where you start getting that seasoning, also.
2 Corinthians 11.
Let me get the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 18. Oh, Sister Khan.
Salaki, so you want that article too? Well,
Matter of fact, yeah, bring that article out, because that precept's for that article. Bring it out.
come on.
So over the whole
Hold up.
11 and 3.
Yeah. Wait. No. Hold Lamentations 4 and 18 for this article about the show.
Come on. A 35-year-old woman was shot and unalived in East Orange early Wednesday. Authorities said police was called to the 100 block of Springdale Avenue in East Orange around 12:55 a.m.
That's crazy. I was just around Springdale Avenue, damn near around that time the other day. Crazy. I was doing an airport run. You see how crazy, how small this world is, how crazy that is?
Right.
Because you know that park right there by off Springdale, right?
Yeah, Kyle.
I was right up that way.
That's a nice part of it. It's so-called nice part too.
So-called.
So-called nice part. Of East Orange.
So-called.
Right. Good night.
Because the houses is nice and
Yeah,
quiet.
God.
No sleep.
Right. Kana. The 100 block of Springdale Ave in East Orange around 12:55 a.m. For the reports of a shooting, the Essex County Prosecutor's Office said authorities found Janelle Perez of Roselle with multiple gunshot wounds at the scene. Authorities said she was taken to the University Hospital and pronounced unalive at approximately 1:45 a.m. The prosecutor's office said the investigation is active and ongoing. No arrests have been made.
Translation. They ain't got a suspect. They not looking for a suspect. They don't give a damn about a suspect because it was a black on black crime to begin with.
Right.
Period. How many stories I done did reels on and we brought out in this class about the cases ongoing? They don't have any suspects in custody. Exactly. Man, if you go to North Police Department, I don't care what district you go to.
Right.
If you look at their cold case files, if they were still on paperback and you was to go and inquire about their cold case files, it could fill up a library.
That's right.
It could fill up the Library of Congress.
Right.
North New Jersey is a cesspool of crime, just like Patterson, Camden, Trenton, Jersey City. You understand? But guess what? We in these trenches. ISUPK is in them trenches. And we out here bringing the truth. We prophesying to the wind. And we raising up brothers from the dead.
That's right.
You understand? Yeah, Moso.
Salaki. This damn Edomite, right, was walking to college, right? Was walking to her college dorm and got hit by a stray bullet from a Jake. They found that damn Jake within 30 minutes later.
Because look at the area he was in.
Right.
You said it right there. Where was he at?
I believe he was. They were shooting. I believe this right here is. I believe a part of Tennessee, right? And she was walking to a college dorm, and he was having a unalivement battle with somebody else.
Right.
And these bastards don't know how to fire a handgun to save their lives.
Well,
right. So so in this unalivement battle, his bullet goes past the person he supposed to unalive and hits this damn devil in the head and destroys her. And, like, it just destroys. It just came out of nowhere.
Well, let me explain something to you because I've been out in Tennessee. I've stayed out in Lexington.
Yeah.
You know, we only a few minutes. Where I stayed at, we was only a few minutes from downtown Knoxville. Memphis is not far. Like certain spots is not far from where I was at. You know, only 11 and a half hour drive from here, literally. Now, the gun laws in Tennessee is so loose. I would tell you why. As long as you're a resident in the state of Tennessee, you can open carry. You can have your firearm in your vehicle. Like, to the point, I'm trying to tell you, like, you could pretty much strap an assault rifle to you going in the Golden Corral. I'm dead ass. Like, I've been out there. I lie to you not. I've stayed out there. You know, and I ain't gonna lie. I've stayed out there with the oppressor. He got that bag. He paid me to stay. It's like that's neither here nor there. That's for another day, another story. Anywho, you know, those kids out there, they don't know no better. And then with those loose ass gun laws, it don't make it no better. When we was in quarantine, right? Because we stayed down there during COVID. Let me tell you something. These kids are so foolish. These kids are so freaking foolish. They were passing COVID around on campus on purpose.
Dang.
These kids was running around having COVID contests.
Damn.
Understand the University of Tennessee had to close down through the pandemic. You understand what I'm saying? I was down there when it happened. I'm like, what the hell? Why are these kids running around? That's like if a group of kids running around giving each other pink eye. They running around giving each other, man. They playing with their lives because they ain't have no clue how serious COVID really is. And for those alternative lifestylers, they ain't even get a taste of monkeypox. But you will. I pray you understand.
Right.
Yeah, don't sit the cut.
At the end of the day, sir, from the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 18. They hunt our steps.
They do what?
They hunt our steps.
They hunt our steps because they don't want us to get nowhere far, anywhere fast. They hunt our steps because they hate us. We are the most hated. We are the ones that's not wanted. You understand? They want to unalive us. They want to take us out. even though we're not the ones they beef with. They could be beefing with a whole other country. You know what? It's gonna be easier if we just unalive these black people, these blacks and Hispanics. They right here.
Right.
You understand? And that's how they treat it. Okay?
Yo, Khan, that we cannot go in our streets.
Who can really go in the streets?
Right.
How can we go in the streets when we got cops parked out here like furniture on every other corner?
God.
How can we go out in the streets when they're out here looking for a reason to unalive us? They're looking for a reason to profile us. They just need an excuse for legal purposes. Go ahead,
Colonel Khan, sir, like you just said, we got cops out here parked like furniture. These goddamn whores have kicked all the fathers out the house. Now the kids is running around angry, unaliving everybody, carjacking everybody, passing COVID around to everybody.
Right.
Making babies, and they ain't gonna be around because they gonna be unalived themselves.
Right.
Of course we can't go in our streets. We help keep ourselves out of our own damn streets too.
Right, real quick.
Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled.
Our end is near. We're in the latter days, people. Y'all need to pay attention. We're in the latter days. The Euphrates River is dry.
Right.
Preparing for our kings to cross. Hell, even the English Channel is receding.
Damn.
And you see how big and deep the English Channel is. Even that's starting to recede. Have you looked at the little rivers and riverbanks we got out here across New Jersey and Newark and stuff? Have you noticed everything dropped down low? Have you looked at the boat yards lately? You can see the bottoms of the boat. Go ahead, real quick.
For our end is come.
Our end has come. We're in the end. These are the latter days. This time has come. Esau, your time is up. Your rent's, how you said it coming to America? Your rent's overdue, MF. But yeah, that's our time. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commander General YAHANNA.
Right.
And since 1969, we've been teaching the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that they are the true children that this Bible speaks of. Until the next episode, Israel, that's my time. Shalom. And in Israel, Imagine.